earth, Colin, did you get permission to do all this?
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're continuing our YouTube Spotlight series, where we highlight our favorite creators. This episode is all about power tools and punk as we count down the top 10 most insane Colin Furze builds.
I think, Colin, you should build your own Bond car. So I have. And everything on this is real, and everything works.
Furze is an English ex-plumber, stuntman, inventor, and YouTuber, known for his outrageous and chaotic builds.
There we are! That's Weebly! I've enjoyed this one. What's next, Colin?
His punk-driven T-fueled videos have earned him not only notoriety and YouTube fame, but a few world records, incredible sponsorships, and almost 2 decades of awesome content. Now, secure that safety tie, and let's go to the list. Number 10. The world's longest motorbike. Colin Furze has been entertaining us for a long time, starting his channel all the way back in 2007. In this 2008 video, which looks like it was filmed on a TI-83 calculator, Colin decides that his moped is, well, not long enough.
This is my wonderful motorbike, which I use for my wall of death, and I'm now going to make it into the world's longest motorbike.
He then proceeds to add more than 40 feet of steel beams to the frame of said moped, and a new world record was born. Was it sturdy? Nah. Fast? Hardly.
Let's go!
Here comes another door. Just like the other.
But it's become one of Colin's most famous and fun builds up to date, and one hell of a way into his brilliant and somewhat chaotic engineering career on YouTube. Number 9. Furze's Fireworks. One thing is for sure, our man in the necktie loves to blow stuff up.
So I've made this! A bicycle that will launch 1,000 rockets!
Whether it's by strapping an engine on it or lighting a fire under it, his general disregard for fire safety is well documented. So throughout his career, he's done his best to bring a little more color into his love for explosions.
3, 2, 1.
Be it with a 1,000 rocket bike, a 5,000 shot Firework Death Star, a Firework Pendulum of Chaos, or a Firework safety suit inside a Fireworks display, his explosive projects could make even Disneyland tap out in defeat.
Right, let's set some fireworks off!
Number 8. Jet-powered bike. At over 37 million views, Colin's jet-powered bike video is one of his most viewed.
Jetpack!
The premise is simple. He decided to put a 70-pound Pulsejet engine on a, as he calls it, old woman's bike, and proceeds to ride it through the English countryside in his typical screw safety way to upwards of 50 miles per hour.
Oh my god, this is unstable! This thing's mental!
With no special modifications to brakes, steering, or tires, and only his trusty safety tie for protection, the viewer can't help but wince as Colin completes run after run with only a few flames here and there.
Jet bicycle!
Number 7. The Hulkbuster. Despite his out-of-the-box thinking when it comes to engineering and, well, safety, brands have never shied away from sponsoring Colin's channel.
Challenge! Build the Hulkbuster from Avengers Infinity War using parts only sourced from eBay! Challenge accepted!
One of these deals came from eBay, who challenged Colin to build a working Hulkbuster armor with parts only sourced from the website.
This is probably the most complicated thing I've ever made. It's got like 3 hydraulic pumps, there's tubes and wires everywhere. When it stands up, it's like 3.2 meters high, which is ooking massive.
However, this wasn't his first foray into Marvel Comics. A few years earlier, Colin made his DIY X-Men series, which included Wolverine's Claws, another hit video on this channel with over 20 million views. Number 6. World's fastest bumper car. In an effort to continue satiating his thirst for making slow things go fast, Colin decided to strap a 600cc 100 horsepower sports bike engine onto a 1960s bumper car.
So, we took this old piece of junk,
turned it into this.
This caught the attention of Top Gear, one of the BBC's most popular car shows at the time. And with the help of the Steeg, Furze nailed himself a new world record with an average speed of 100 miles per hour.
Whoa, look at that! 100.336. Yes!
The bumper car joined the already interesting set of record-breaking Furze vehicles, which include the world's fastest mobility scooter and the world's fastest baby pram, which reached a goo-goo gaga speed of 53 miles per hour. Number 5. The Wall of Death. Let's take it back to the iMovie fever dream that was the origins of the Colin Furze channel with 2007's Wall of Death.
What we're doing? We're gonna build a wall of death.
A few months prior, Colin broke his first record with the world's biggest bonfire, a raging hellscape recorded in night vision. Now with no sponsors, no challenges, no Steeg, Furze was just a man with a dream. Inspired by the Wall of Death attraction made popular by circuses and carnivals all over the world, he built his very own Wall of Death in a field, using scrap wood left over from the bonfire.
We're going to lower her into the bowl, then some idiot's going to run right around it.
And decided to ride it on a 50cc moped, which would later become a legend in its own right. Number 4. The hoverbike. In the intro to this video, Colin asks the question,
But can someone with no engineering qualifications and no experience of flying make something that actually leaves the ground?
Well, the answer was a loud and, frankly, worrying yes. Using 2 paramotors, some lightweight framing bars, and leaving out comforts like seats and any and all protection, Colin created his most identifiable build of the channel, a hoverbike. And based on the over 50 million views, this is easily one of the all-time favorite videos on this channel.
For a plumber and a few weeks in his shed, I don't think I've done too bad, have I? Cheers, Ford.
Number 3. The bunker. Anyone familiar with the channel knows that Colin's house is barely big enough to fit his oversized engineering adventures. His solution? Take it underground.
Not everything is normal. Right there, under my garden, I have dug an underground bunker.
Back in 2015, Furze decided that his garden was looking a bit too nice. So he dug it up and started building any prepper's dream, a fully equipped bunker, complete with AC, a couch, entertainment system, kitchen, bathroom, and bedroom.
Sleeping arrangements, I've got me ejector bed, which I will admit is not quite so effective down here.
So better equipped than some housing options nowadays. This project served as inspiration for his largest build to date, which we'll mention in a bit.
But for now, I think I'm deserved a well-earned cup of tea.
Number 2. The AT-ACT. Apparently having not learned anything from watching his videos, eBay decided to give Colin the go-ahead for one of his largest and, frankly, coolest projects to date.
This is my huge 5.5 meters AT-ACT playhouse.
As part of a series based on Star Wars, Furze built a huge AT-ACT playhouse in his backyard, complete with a hydraulic stairwell, gaming console, moving head, and cannons, and everything a growing Star Wars fan needs.
So if you're a Star Wars fan, you're just gonna love this.
A year later, he added to this Star Wars collection, building an incredible 46-foot-long recreation of Kylo Ren's TIE silencer and a jet-powered land speeder like we saw in the original trilogy. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The tunnel. Now, if the underground bunker sounded like Colin's greatest feat of uncivil engineering, the tunnel dug his way into YouTube legend status.
And ever since I've made it, I've always wanted a way of connecting it to this, my workshop, and my house.
Over 3 years and a 10-video-long series, Furze dedicated most of his channel to the insane plan of connecting his bunker to his workshop, garage, and house, all through a series of underground tunnels.
We know where we are now. We've got it all marked up. We can see where we're going. We just need to dig a little bit further.
From planning to execution, each stage of this series demanded everything from Furze. And we got to watch the culmination of over a decade and a half of YouTube hijinks and creative projects.
Walking through it is just absolute bliss. It is a wonderful place to be.
We know we left out some amazing Colin Furze builds, so shout them out in the comments below.
This is the future of pizza delivery.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.